Get ready with me and let's talk about the kind of parent I am to my 11-year-old daughter. Recently, we have been complimented very much on her behavior, on her respect for adults, on her confidence, on the way that she speaks. Speaking of which, beautiful girl. We were in New York for a photo shoot and she got complimented on how professional she was acting at 11 years old at her very first photo shoot. I think the biggest thing that we taught her is that she has a voice and she needs to use her voice. If something doesn't feel right, if something doesn't seem right, or she just simply doesn't agree with something, it's okay to speak up. I also want to preface this that we had her when we were 17, so we were extremely young. Her dad and I are not together. I think another thing is eye contact. We have always taught her if you have something to say or you're talking to someone, introducing yourself, look them in the eye, don't look down at the ground. Going back to speaking up and using her voice, we never want her to be argumentative, but if something is unsafe or someone's going to potentially be in harm, then we do want her to speak up. Taught her wherever she is to identify a safe adult, someone that she can talk to, someone that she can go to, or she could just call us if there is an incident and we will help her. Do not ever throw the first punch, but you can certainly throw the last one. If she is defending herself or someone else, she will not be getting in trouble with us. If she is honest and tells us the truth about something the very first time, she probably will not be getting in very much trouble. This is because I really think kids, out of fear of punishment, they make up lies, they make up stories because they don't want to get in trouble. So if she's going to come to me and tell me something and be honest with me about it, I'm not going to punish her for doing that. Maybe for the actions that she did if they put someone else at harm or herself at harm. I have never ever yelled at her. I have definitely raised my voice with her, but I've never yelled at her. I have also never physically hit her or spanked her or flicked her or any sort of punishment like that, because I feel like if you do that, you're just teaching them that it's okay to do that to other people. Growing up, I was verbally and physically abused by my parents, so that is just something I am very against. I respect her because if I want her to respect me, I need to also respect her. So that means I need to be honest with her. I need to treat her with respect. I need to speak to her with respect. I always make sure she feels validated and heard. If she comes to me with something and she's like, this is upsetting me, I make sure to hear her out, listen to why she feels that way, and validate her feelings. She does do chores, but she does get an allowance from them. She gets $11 a week and she just unloads the dishwasher, does our cat poop, and like a few other random things. One very last thing is we've taught her independence from a very young age. So if we're at a restaurant, we're at a store, and she has a question or wants something, like we're at a restaurant and she needs more crayons, we want her to go ask the server or to go ask whoever for them. And she's gotten very good. She'll go up and be like, excuse me, can I have an extra box of crayons? And she always says, excuse me, and she says, thank you after. I could do another video going over more things if you want.